No, 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 no. No, no, I see problems. I see problems. The Hecker is back. Okay, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. We are not doing this. Whoa, that was almost real bad. I was gonna try to stop him from rushing the pups, but you know what? Apparently he stopped on his own. Well, let's just lead you nice and far away from the den, because you get out. You get out. Get out of here. This fool will not leave us alone. Oh boy, we need to move. We need to leave this place. How close are the pups? Pretty dang close. Poppy is at 13.9. I imagine pretty soon after she eats here, she'll probably reach 14, which will be when we can start looking at rendezvous. And I think that's going to be our main mission for today, is finding and then getting to a rendezvous site, because good grief. Oh, that's the bear running away in the distance. I was like, are you kidding me? Is there something more? Surely not. Anyway, welcome back to the Steadfast pack, everyone. Charon is already leaving. I wonder if he's probably hungry is probably what it is. I'm also curious, too, to check in. I always want to check and see what happens with known wolves, but it doesn't look like a lot has. But I also want to check, yeah, I'd like to know where our rendezvous sites are gonna be, because it would be nice to know where we should start establishing the territory, because we very much do need to. We're very much gonna need to. And I'm getting a little worried by how close some of the stranger wolves are getting. We might have to just take the hit and reinforce some of the stuff that we may end up losing. In any case, I think the pups, well, apart from Icarus, are pretty full on food. So let's let Icarus eat, and then I think we'll head out and follow Charon and see where he's headed off to. Wait a second. What is this scent? Stranger wolves from Rescue Creek. I was following Charon's trail here. Is that what he was after? He may have noticed a danger. Alright, we better catch up to him here, because I think we might want to go investigate that. He's actually covered quite a bit of ground. More than I thought that he would have. He's headed into this territory. Oh, he's probably out marking here. Did you notice a potential issue? Oh boy, the scents are getting stronger, so I suspect he may have. There is an elk calf around here somewhere, and I think we'll try and hunt. I don't necessarily want to send Charon home yet, but I think that it might be a little bit easier to feed him now, because we can always have Petra hunt while she's out here, but it's a little bit harder. That makes her a little bit less efficient at finding food sometimes. So we want to make sure we prioritize him, I think. If we can find this elk, goodness. Both times that we've hunted these calves recently, I have had a very challenging time actually finding the baby. Oh, there we go. That should make for a good meal. Whew, you look tired. Oh, and almost all of our pups have grown. Okay, so let's see. Where are these rendezvous sites? All right. So we've got some interesting decisions here. We could move closer to the Mollies. We'd be farther away from Rescue Creek and their heckery, but Mollies have been kind of terrorizing us a little bit here and gnawing their way into our territory. But we could choose one of the hexes, or one of the rendezvous sites down in this area. I don't know that I necessarily want to pick this one, because then we'll be even closer to Rescue Creek, and I don't really want to go this way because then we'll be too close to the cliffs. So I think we'll try to move to this hex, which means we should start shuffling our territory down in this direction and focusing on that which Molly's has been claiming. So I think we'll go ahead and do that from here. We won't... Honestly, I don't think we'll worry so much about pursuing Rescue Creek. I think we'll just book it down there. Maybe we will have Charon head back then. Yeah, because the territory, or the pack affinity is decaying quite a bit here. I think we will have him head home, maybe when we're a little closer to home. And then we'll work on claiming down here, because up here is not going to be as important. We only really need to worry about this portion of it, I think. Oh. I think this is the pinnacle dispersal, yes. She seems pretty skittish. Oh, that's just fight music because her meter's up. I was like, she ain't running. Are you? Yeah. Poor girl. She lost her older sister. You know, Petra's been carrying around this elk calf carcass because she was thinking she might be kind of hungry. But she's really not all that hungry, and I don't know. We shouldn't probably encourage this sort of thing. However, we did notice that she had lost her sister. And I think if we're not gonna use that, we may as well give it to someone who would. Whoa! 1405, who are you? Are you from the Molly's pack? Oh, you are, okay. We never met you before. Well, apparently he's a pretty skittish thing. We are in their territory. Yeah, you should go home. You don't want to be picking fights out here. We'll be claiming this now. We need this to protect our pups. Speaking of claiming, I know that I had said we were gonna hang out down here, but I've been watching that one hex drop pretty dramatically in the time that we've been observing it, so I think we may end up going back up there after all. We don't have a ton of energy, but if someone is hecking around causing problems, and with the high likelihood of it being Rescue Creek, that's something we should keep an eye on. Oh dear. Oh yes, there are stranger wolves here. Oh, it's you. I remember you. You were the one who was at the den earlier. Go on. You thought you were gonna cause some trouble on the way out. Petra may be a more kind wolf than most, but in a case such as this, that kindness is the mercy of not ending her for such a trespass. That wolf will live to fight another day, but if she's smart, she won't bring that fight here. If she's not, well, Petra will return in kind. Whew. We made it back to the den, but we're pretty dang tired. That said, I think it's pretty likely that we'll end up having to move in the morning, so I think we're gonna try to raise the affinity really quickly and then hurry it to, hurry to sleep, hurry to rest, because, oh boy, maybe Polaris, we don't want to be all the way up here by ourselves. Let's maybe go down with our siblings, because we're gonna have a long journey ahead of us, methinks, and we want to be prepared for it as best we're able to. Uh-oh. I knew it had been too long since we'd gotten an illness. Who is it who's sick? We'll see in a moment, I suppose. Oh no, it's Eris. Oh, and that's a lot of health gone. That's worrying. I don't want to sleep longer than we have to, but we are going to have to journey soon. I think it might be best to rest a little bit longer, at least until Poppy reaches 15 pounds. We'll be able to carry Eris for most of the journey, but that's a matter of grave concern. Alright. Well, I don't think Poppy is at 15 pounds, but she's pretty close, and to be honest, we may have called this place Sanctuary, but I think it's time to leave it, and I think we'll head down to this rendezvous site here. There's one that's quite close, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and leave early. We're gonna hit move to a new den, And we will take Eris with us and just set out. Start heading towards the rendezvous site down there, and hopefully by the time we get close, we'll be ready to actually claim it as our own. There's not a lot of time to waste, though. This is gonna have to be a much quicker journey than I was thinking it would be. That could be trouble, that could be trouble. Oh, that might be trouble up ahead. That eagle's not gonna come and hunt us, is it? Oof. That's a worrying thought. I don't want to just stay here, but we may need to. Goodness, our territory is in a sore state as well. What a difficulty this is. Maybe we'll stop, because the pups do need a little food. Maybe we'll try and feed them here, and then continue on our way. Oh, nope, never mind. We can't even regurgitate. Alright, continuing on it is then. You know, I think this might be a good time to stop, considering that there is a moose calf here. Oh, if we're quick, we can just step away for a moment, and perhaps we'll be able to hunt it. Where is it? Oh, I smelled the scent so strongly a moment ago. Did we miss them already? Was it right back here? I should have been scenting earlier. No, it's right over here. The pups are hungry and we should feed them, but we need to be quick about it. Oh, we should have stopped a little bit sooner, though. Oh boy. I wonder if Petra is aware that Cassia, her, I think, second cousin? I don't know, they're distant relations. I wonder if she's aware that Cassia made a similar journey at one point. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I didn't want to get knocked over by the moose, though, goodness. It's strange, though, how some stories repeat themselves in ways you don't expect it. Ways you couldn't plan. Oh, is that moose? She got fairly stuck for a moment there, which is good news for us. We need to mind ourselves, though. She'll be quick to catch up to us if we're not careful here. Let's see if we can get a bite in while this calf runs the other way. Or maybe two? Yes! Enough to bring it down. Alright. That's good news for us, because that will, when we get back to them, allow us to feed the pups. And they have been growing hungry, so this is something we have much need of right now. With any amount of luck, we'll reach the rendezvous site pretty soon here, hopefully before they get too tired or we get too tired. Oh, well that's good news. Now we can head straight into the rendezvous site without having to wait around. The pups are a bit bigger, a bit older, and hopefully that will lend to Eris some strength. We'll have to see. She's at 47% health right now, which is not great, to be honest. Certainly not what Petra was hoping for. Ah, right here, this is the one, I think. It is kind of back in the woods, and the concerning part is how close it is to Molly's territory, and they seem to be claiming more, I'm pretty sure. Let's go ahead, we will choose it, though. We don't have a whole lot of choice. And I think we'll go ahead and we'll call it Haven in hopes that that's exactly what it will be. Let's bring everyone closer. We'll spend the remainder of the day here, I think, resting in hopes that that will give Eris the chance to recover, but we will have to sleep soon. And that's something I think Petra is not looking forward to. Who are we missing? Oh, Poppy. Goodness sakes, this pup, she's so scattered sometimes. She's always getting left behind. Oh dear, why don't you go and rest with your siblings as well? At least you don't have to worry about the eagles. And this does have a pretty good view of the surrounding area. Hopefully that bear will finally leave us alone too. Now, there's one more thing I want to do before we wrap up, and that's to check known wolves, because we didn't really get the chance to look too closely at it this day, because we left immediately for the rendezvous site, but it doesn't look like a whole lot has changed anyway, so that's probably alright. I think Petra's definitely wondering what's become of that pinnacle wolf. She's hoping she finds a life for herself somewhere else, hopefully not somewhere that will directly conflict with the Steadfast pack, but she's been lost too. She knows how it feels to be alone and to lose your closest friend and ally. She lost Charon for a while, and if not for Loki, she and her pups may not have survived, so I think she related to that wolf a bit. And I think she's hoping the best for her. That she'll be able to figure things out, find her own way. And hopefully that won't come back to bite Petra. But there's no telling what the future will hold. We'll just have to wait and see what it brings. Hopefully healing for Eris, but we'll see. For now, all we can do is wait. And we'll have to find out what that waiting brings in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay. Over and out.